Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to your reading for September 5th. That's Monday through Sunday, September 11th. I have tried to record this so many times, so some of the cards are out. I'm having internet issues. I've spoken with them again today. We'll see if it helps. I doubt it. Okay, so your overall energy for the week is this still mine? Does this still resonate? Is this something that really matters to me? Is this who I am moving forward? We have a full moon coming up at the end of the week on the 10th. So that full moon in Pisces is completing a major cycle. We're getting things in motion. You're really closing in on that new moon in your eclipse in your sign on October 25th, and over the next 6 weeks while Mercury is in retrograde, goes retrograde this Friday. While we're in retrograde, we'll have 6 planets in retrograde, 3 major asteroids in retrograde, and so it's a lot of review and revising. And we have Venus moving out of Leo, where she's been determining her sense of worth and her sense of self and everything, and now she's moving into this energy of finding the balance and restructuring and reorganizing in Virgo for the next 3 weeks before she moves into Libra, where she starts looking at relationships and how to bring those into balance. And so this is an opportunity over the course of the next 6 weeks, as we build toward that eclipse in your sign, for you to really dig into and revitalize and restructure and reevaluate where you are and where it is that you want to go and how can you move yourself in that direction. It's really a powerful time if you put in the work. It's a lot of inside work. It's a lot of, are the action steps I'm taking in alignment with what I truly want and where I really want to go? And so with this as the card here at the center of the reading, it's asking you to reevaluate what is really and truly in alignment with what you are trying to become and where you want to go. Excuse me, the overall energy is this of the envision the future, the opal. And so really identifying who you are and what you want becomes really important. So if you do nothing else over the next 6 weeks, but really focus on it. And so it kind of kicks off this week. Really focus on what you want to do next. What do you really want to do? What are the big major changes? And you are in the process of making major changes, Scorpio. There's no way you're not with all that activity going on. So here in the area of what you've been thinking about, we have the clear quartz. It says the only thing, but look, it looks like an arrow pointing. It's like getting really clear on what direction you want to go. It's all wrapped up with a dragon. The dragon definitely feels like that energy of Scorpio to me, of breathing fire and life and the Kundalini energy into something that is super important to you that you really want to create. There is some anxiety around, I think, how long everything is taking, or actually, I won't even say the length. It feels more like as things are falling apart and falling away and things are changing, change is really uncomfortable if we don't make the choice and the decision to make it for ourselves. And a lot of us, with that full moon that we had in Aquarius last month, really set off a chain of things. And so a lot of changes are happening that you may not have necessarily wanted, or you were fighting, and now they're just happening. And it's almost like this rapid domino effect. They're showing me these dominoes just dropping, like one change to another, to another, to another. And now it's creating this major cycle of change for you. The thing that has been difficult is that feeling of being able to fill up your own cup of self-worth and self-esteem. Do you love yourself enough? Is this something that you've been focusing on? Not in a narcissistic way. Self-love is not necessarily narcissistic. It is when you only think of yourself to the exclusion of ever taking anybody else into account. But a lot of times, what self-love is that I am also of value. I am also worthy. And the more that I care about myself and the more that I understand I have needs and desires and wants, and they're as just as important as everyone else's, and you start not needing other people to love you enough, but you love yourself enough first. That you don't need other people to adore you. You don't need other people to show you. You don't need their appreciation. You can appreciate who you are for yourself. When you can do that, then you start drawing and attracting into your life people and situations and opportunities that reflect that. And there's a lot of that energy around reflection. How do you transform the situation? So here's that cup of love that's been the struggle to fill yourself up with. And here we have hematite. It's an anchoring. It's the anchoring in. How do you anchor in this energy into your life? And it is by what you are putting out into the universe is what you are going to receive back. And so it becomes really important that you become in alignment with understanding what your values are and taking steps in those directions and appreciating yourself and the gifts that you have and the lessons that you've learned and the growth that you've experienced and how you've become a different person. And so again, we come back to, is this still who I am? Is this still what I want? And if not, let it go. You don't have to be tied to the past. You're allowed to. You're encouraged to move forward and move forward with all this self-love. Here we've got the rose quartz and the action to take, and it's this little Leo lion here. So while Venus was hanging out in Leo, she was learning how to love herself. And so take that love with you and move yourself forward. I am of value. I am worthwhile. I have something of value to offer to others because I offer it first to myself. And then here in the area of resources and how you are going to bring an abundance into your life, we have carnelian. And carnelian is very much a Scorpio stone to me. It says here, get curious. So this is creative energy. This is the Kundalini energy rising. This is putting the energy in to create something. It's like striking the match and lighting the fire up within. It's the sacral chakra. And so this is this power of sexuality and creativity and knowing who we are and being able to start. It's not just getting our basic needs met. That's the root chakra. This is, I am a creative life force. And so be the creative life force, and that is how you will bring and draw more abundance and resources into your life. In the heart space, you have the Ecclesiastes, I'm sorry, I can't even say it, celestial quartz. This says, this is you knowing at the core of who you are that everything you've learned along the way is wisdom. You didn't make mistakes. You had learning and growth experiences, and they matter. And they make a big difference in who you are and how you proceed forward in life. Because the outcome card here is the void. I love this. This is your truth there. It is, as you write. This is your truth. The void from which you will do this creative energy. This is what you're going to create. You are going to create the new direction of your life from your personal truth. So again, we come back to envision your future and create the space. Create the space with this full moon that we have this week. Create the space in order to have space to create your future in. So we have here with that new moon in, I'm sorry, not the new moon, just the moon in Capricorn, Monday and Tuesday, which is trining the moon, the sun and Venus in Virgo. And it's trining the North Node in Uranus and Taurus. And so this is energy of being motivated and working collaboratively with others to get to where it is you want to go. You have the ant spirit, and the ant spirit is definitely collaborative. Cooperate for the highest good of the community, but it's also, ants will carry 10 times their weight. And so it may feel like a big burden to work with others, but I also want to say many hands make light work. And so you doing your part makes it easier for others, and others doing their part should also make it easy for you. And if that kind of balance is not happening, this is the part where you go, well, is this really for me or not? Is this still what I want to do? And you have the whale, live as a fully conscious being. Scorpio, your intuition is amazing. The more you tap into your intuition, the more you have access to ancient wisdom and knowledge and messages coming through, and that gut feeling you have, that intuition, trust it. It is a superpower that you have, and it is there and it is available to you. And using that to help you to overcome your personal fears and objections and your doubts and your insecurities. Use that to know what is the right move for you moving forward, trusting that. So you have advancement in the blue flame. Okay, so As you're right, this blue energy here. The blue flame says, connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. And again, this is a different kind of love. This isn't the love that you have for everyone else around you. This isn't the love that you need from everyone else around you. This is the love that you have for yourself, because you are worthy of being loved. And in order to feel love, you have to love yourself so that you know what that even feels like, and you have advancement. I really think that with this carnelian energy here, this kundalini rising, this opportunity to create something, financially, you have a chance here to really expand in resources. Now, sometimes resources is knowledge. So maybe you're heading off to college, and so you could be expanding your resources that way. So resources is time, it's energy, it's knowledge, it's wisdom, and it's financial. So you have advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. So again, go in the direction that your heart is leading, create the space, and move in the direction that fulfills the dreams, right? Envision your future, that move you in the direction that you most want to go. Bring your actions into alignment with your heart desire is what's going to get you there. You have a lot of things here. You have trust the universe. Trust the universe. Ooh, step up and lead. Capricorn moon. So the first couple of days this week, really step up and lead, and then it goes right into the Aquarius moon of trust the universe. And I want to say, trust the messages that you receive. Be humble. Okay. Again, this is not narcissistic love. This is understanding and knowing your worth and your value, and knowing your greatness, but not needing other people to tell you that you're great, because you just know you are. It's a knowingness. And you have here the Scorpio moon. Breathe through the tension. This is a week where there's a lot of things culminating, and then we have Mercury moving retrograde and going back over some stuff. So you're going to have some time to really reorganize and stuff, and it's not easy. Change is not easy. Allow yourself just to flow through this energy. When you're stressed, go for a walk, go for a swim, just sit and breathe. But the more you can be in the moment, the more you can look around and see what is around you that has beauty in it, and just sit in the now moment, the easier it's going to be. You cannot, Scorpio, you cannot control everything. You can't. So this is about really getting in contact with your vision for the future and making choices and decisions in your actions that move things that way. It's not about manipulating others to fall into the line of your vision. This is you choosing to make choices for yourself. You have life is better together. I think you're moving in a direction that can really bring in something significant into your life, either in a community that you're moving into, in a job that you're moving to, or in a relationship, but it's around family or something. We have the dolphins. There's more than one there, right? And so seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. It's that ANT thing again, that cooperation and working in collaboration toward a common goal that serves everybody, the greater good, right? Not everybody's going to be on board with everything, but moving to create something. And you do have the card to step up and lead, and you have great leadership skills. So being willing to take the steps forward, but you lead by example. You don't push, you don't coerce, you don't drag people along. You lead. You show them the way, and then, hopefully they will get into alignment with you. So you have achievement. Really has some very strong, powerful energy here around career advancement, around recognition. So stay humble in the recognition. I think it's most important that you recognize the greatness in yourself first, and then others will see it too, in case that hasn't already happened for you. And you have enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. So there could be a family situation that's a little uncomfortable. So be there for others, right? Collaboratively, working together. But overall, not a bad week at all. It's kind of like it's the next step in shifting gears and more moving toward your goals, your dreams, your desires. And so getting ready for that new moon eclipse that's really going to launch the next news cycle for you. I'm on Facebook every day. I do a collective reading on Sunday nights at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time in the US, where I premiere the video and we do a live chat. I would love to have you come along and build community. I'm really trying to build community. And if you join me on Facebook in the Facebook group, there's going to be opportunities coming up here where I will be doing free coursework for people in that group to just kind of build community and help everybody to move along their path. But I'm going to limit it to the Facebook group when I offer it because I have to limit the amount of people I can manage at time. So you guys take good care. I mean that. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.